My fiancé declared, "The wedding's canceled unless you double the budget." I replied, "You're right, it's canceled." Then I invested the wedding fund in Bitcoin. 6 months later, when it tripled, her mom called pleading for me to rethink my decision. I'm Jake, 29, and was set to marry Brooke, 27, this past June. We'd been together 4 years, engaged for 1. Everything seemed perfect until she got hooked on Pinterest and wedding influencers. Our original budget was $25,000, $15,000 from my savings over 3 years, plus $10,000 from my parents as their wedding gift. It was enough for a charming venue, good catering, and about 100 guests. That was our agreed plan when I proposed. Then February hit. Brooke returned from her friend Carly's wedding with a new mindset. Suddenly, our cozy garden wedding was tacky and practically cheap. "Jake, we need to discuss the wedding," she said, while I was wrestling with IKEA furniture, already annoyed. "What about it?" Carly's wedding cost $70,000 and it was flawless. Her flowers alone were $8,000. Our flower budget is $1,500. People will judge. Who? Everyone. My sorority friends, my co-workers, your family. My family doesn't care about floral displays. She rolled her eyes. That's because they don't get sophistication. We need to double the budget. At least I dropped the screwdriver. Double? To $50,000? Where's that money coming from? You could get a loan or ask your brother. He just bought that big house. My brother earned that house working 80-hour weeks for 5 years. Sure, let me ask him to bankroll your fairy tale. Jake, we agreed on $25,000. That's already generous. It's not. The average wedding costs $35,000 now. We're below average. Is that what you think I'm worth? I saw her angle. This wasn't about flowers or venues. It was about outshining her friends, Instagram clout, showing off. You're right, I said. The wedding's canceled. Her face cycled through 5 emotions. Wait, what? You said it's off unless I double the budget. I'm not doubling it, so it's off. Jake, don't be ridiculous. You just said it's off. I'm agreeing. She started crying, not sad tears, angry ones. You're throwing away 4 years over money? Looks like you are. She stormed out to her mom, Gloria's house. Within an hour, my phone exploded. Gloria. Jake, what did you do to my daughter? Brooke's sister, Tiffany. Canceling the wedding over $25,000? Stingy jerk Qley, of $70,000 wedding fame. Wow, Jake, way to reveal your true self. Brooke deserves better. I turned off my phone and did something reckless. Opened my laptop, logged into Coinbase, and dumped the entire $25,000 wedding fund into Bitcoin. Why? Partly spite, partly a gamble. If I was single again, why not take a risk? Bitcoin was around $28,000 per coin then. Everyone called it dumb. My friend Nate thought I'd lost it. Brooke returned 3 days later with Gloria. Jake, let's talk like grown-ups, Gloria said, plopping onto my couch uninvited. Nothing to talk about. Brooke called off the engagement. I agreed. She didn't call off anything, Gloria snapped. She made a fair request. Modern weddings are a rip-off. I'm not going into debt for a party. Brooke whipped out her phone. I posted that we're delaying until you get your finances straight. You should post it's canceled completely, and you should probably move out. Her face looked like I'd hit her with a wet towel. You're kicking me out? We're not engaged. Why would you stay? I can't afford rent alone. Should have thought of that before issuing ultimatums. Gloria went ballistic. You pathetic little man, after all my daughter did for you. What? Like paying half the rent sometimes when she wasn't blowing it on yoga classes? They left, but not before Gloria threatened to sue for emotional distress. Good luck. Update 1. Bitcoin climbed to $35,000. My $25,000 was now worth about $31,250. Not life-altering, but gratifying. I'd only told Nate. Meanwhile, Brooke launched a social media blitz, posting old photos of us with captions like, "Sometimes love falters when someone prioritizes cash over your joy," and "Know your value, ladies." Her friends ate it up, commenting about my financial abuse and manipulative ways. One creative soul said I had low-value guy vibes. Then Brooke started dating Todd, a CrossFit coach who looked like he lived on protein shakes. She posted incessantly, him lifting her on his shoulders, them at fancy restaurants, captioned, "Real love upgrade" and "Know your worth." Whatever. I was focused on work and my Bitcoin. Then our old venue called. "Mr. Jake, it's Patricia from Rosewood Gardens about your deposit." "Right. Can you refund it?" "There's a problem." A Miss Brooke called, saying she's still planning the wedding and wants to shift the date, but she needs the deposit. "We're not together." "Refund my card. I'll need that in writing." Also, she was quite rude to our staff and banned from the property. Apparently, Brooke showed up demanding they move the date with Todd as the groom. When they required my approval, she threw a tantrum, insulted the staff as useless workers, and threatened bad reviews. They refunded my $3,000 deposit immediately. But Brooke wasn't done. She spread lies that I'd stolen her wedding money, claiming she'd contributed equally, she gave $0, and that I was holding her inheritance hostage, a 1997 Honda Civic with no AC. Then came her meltdown. She got Todd to confront me at my new gym. I'd switched after the breakup, but she tracked me down. I was mid-deadlift when this jacked-up guy loomed over me. "You Jake?" "Kinda busy, dude." "I'm Todd, Brooke's boyfriend." I set the bar down. "Congrats?" "Give her back her money." "What money?" "The wedding money." "She says you stole $30,000, I laughed. $30,000? It was $25,000 and it was mine. "Don't mess around, man. Be a man and give her what's hers. Show me one receipt, one transfer, one shred of proof she contributed, and I'll pay her every cent." He stood there, probably debating if he could deadlift me into the floor. "She doesn't have receipts, but because she didn't contribute." "Anything else?" He stepped closer, trying to intimidate me. A staff member appeared. "Everything okay?" "This guy's harassing me, demanding money his girlfriend says I owe." Todd got escorted out, banned from the gym. Brooke was racking up bans. Update 2. Bitcoin dropped to $22,000. My $25,000 now worth about $19,600. Not ideal, but I held. Brooke and Todd's relationship imploded. Turns out Mr. Protein was coaching 3 other women, very hands-on. Brooke showed up at my apartment at 11 p.m. Wednesday, drunk, yelling, "Jake, I know you're in there." I called the cops, reporting my ex was intoxicated and trespassing. They took her to Gloria's, but not before she vomited in my building's lobby. The property manager was ecstatic. Next morning, Gloria called from an unknown number. "You called the police on Brooke?" She was drunk, trespassing, and screaming at 11 p.m. She was trying to apologize. At midnight, wasted. You've ruined her life. She could have had Todd, but she was stuck on you. Todd? Who cheated on her? That's not... How did you... She needed closure? She got it when she canceled our engagement over flowers. Gloria's next move was wild. She called my mom, a former Marine with zero tolerance for nonsense. Mom called me. "Gloria spent 40 minutes whining that you're destroying Brooke's life. Want me to handle it?" "What did you say?" "That Brooke made her choice, and choices have consequences." Then she called me a bitter hag who raised a loser. "Oh, really?" "Yeah, I've got her number, her Facebook, and her husband's work email." "Mom, don't." Too late. Sent Harold their whole Instagram saga. Those posts calling you cheap and abusive. Harold, Gloria's husband, was clueless, thinking the wedding was just postponed for compatibility reasons. He was livid. Update 3. Bitcoin hit $52,000. My $25,000 now worth about $46,400. I woke to 18 missed calls from Gloria, not Brooke. Voicemails ranged from, "Jake, honey, we got off on the wrong foot," to "Brooke's heartbroken," to "We heard about your crypto win, congrats." "Brooke wants to celebrate," to "You selfish jerk, call me back." Brooke texted from multiple numbers, "Heard you killed it with crypto. Proud of you. Can we talk? I've grown so much. I always believed in us." The wedding drama was just stress. One coffee? Todd was nothing. "You won. Happy now?" "I'm miserable. My therapist says I was wrong. I know about the Bitcoin, Jake." "How'd they know?" "Nate's girlfriend Bailey worked with Carly, Brooke's friend. Nate told Bailey. Bailey told Carly. Carly told Brooke. The campaign kicked off. Brooke posted a manipulative Instagram sob story with our old photos. Sometimes you don't see what you have until it's gone. Jake, you were right. I let superficial things cloud my judgment. You built a future while I chased a party. Forgive me. Second chances, growth, love prevails. Comments were a mix. Win him back, girl. He doesn't deserve you, queen. Men like that are rare. Then came the ambush. I was at Whole Foods, cereal aisle, when Brooke appeared. Full makeup, sundress, like a rom-com lead. "Jake, what are the odds?" "Pretty good since you stalked my Instagram and I posted about groceries." She gave a nervous laugh. "Okay, caught me. I needed to see you. Why?" "I made the biggest mistake of my life." An older woman paused to eavesdrop. Brooke, sensing an audience, went on. "I was shallow and lost the best thing I ever had." "That best thing's now worth $46,400. The woman gasped. Brooke's facade cracked briefly. "I don't care about the money." "Really? You won't mind me holding it long-term, maybe 5 years. Could be worthless by then. I don't care. I want you pass." I left her there. The woman said something to her, but I didn't hear it. That night, Gloria and Harold showed up with wine. "We come in peace," Harold said, looking drained. I stayed in the doorway. Gloria launched in. "Jake, I've been a terrible future mother-in-law." I pushed Brooke to chase meaningless things. "It's my fault. You two belong together. We don't." Harold cut in. "Enough, Gloria." "Jake, she's after your Bitcoin. She and her sister's boyfriend, a paralegal, think if you marry quick, she can divorce you for half." Gloria flushed. "Harold, what?" "Kid deserves the truth." "Is that true, Gloria?" She couldn't meet my eyes. "It's not. We just thought. Get off my property." Harold dragged her away. "Sorry, kid." I tried to reason with them. Update 4. Bitcoin dipped to $48,000, but I held, still well above my initial investment. Brooke's plan flopped, but she kept going. She started a GoFundMe titled "Rebuild After Financial Manipulation," claiming I tricked her into giving up her savings for a wedding, then stole it for crypto. She raised $73 from 3 donors, including Gloria. But Brooke's money habits bit her. She owed $18,000 in credit card debt, with Gloria covering minimum payments. When Harold saw the GoFundMe, he cut them off. No more card payments, phone plan, or car insurance. Brooke moved back to their place and got a Target job, quitting after 3 days because retail's beneath me. Tiffany, her sister, messaged me. "Jake, I'm sorry." Brooke's unhinged, saying you're destined, that the universe will reunite you. That's worrying. It gets worse. She's been driving by your place, knows your routine, thinks you're dating because you posted a restaurant photo with 2 plates. That was me and Nate celebrating a promotion. Thanks for the heads up. There's more. She applied for a crypto loan thinking if Jake can do it, it's easy. Got denied and blamed you for gatekeeping wealth. I installed a security camera the next day. Good call. It caught Brooke at 3 a.m., slipping a 10-page letter under my door about our soul connection and a $300 psychic who called us twin flames. She borrowed the psychic money from Carly. Speaking of Carly, she called from Brooke's phone. "Jake, Brooke needs closure." She got it when she ended things. Real closure. She can't move on. Not my issue. She was right, you're cold. She said I'm her twin flame. That's what I thought. Calls stopped for a week. Then Harold messaged me on LinkedIn. Kid, heads up. Gloria and Brooke are planning something with your company's HR. Be careful. 2 days later, HR called me in. Jake, we got a complaint you're harassing an ex. My stomach sank. What? Miss. Brooke sent screenshots of texts she says are from you. They showed fake messages. You'll never find better than me and I own you. Those are fabricated. I haven't contacted her since the breakup. Check the numbers. They didn't match mine. HR dismissed it but documented everything in case she escalated. She did. Contacted 3 of my exes via Facebook, calling me dangerous and manipulative, offering $500 for complaints. My ex Rachel sent me screenshots of Brooke's offer. Rachel's reply, Jake's the most predictable, steady guy ever. We broke up because he wanted board game nights every Friday. Try again. Thanks, I guess. Final update. Bitcoin hit $81,000. I sold half my position, pocketing $23,000 profit after taxes, keeping the rest invested. Paid off my car, put the rest in safe index funds. Boring and stable, like me. Then Brooke's news broke. She was dating Roger, a 58-year-old divorced dentist from her temp job at his office. She told him she was 23, a digital marketing strategist on a career break, and never engaged. Roger was hooked, talking marriage after 3 weeks. Brooke posted about her mature king, and age is just a number when souls align. Gloria was ecstatic, boasting about Brooke's real provider. Roger's daughter found Brooke's old Instagram posts, the ones about me, the wedding plans, the chaos, and hired a PI who uncovered the debt, manipulation attempts, and fake HR complaint. Roger dumped her at Olive Garden during unlimited breadsticks. Our friend Amy, their server, overheard it all. Brooke threw breadsticks at him and got banned. It's a legend in our circle. Gloria called one last time. Hope you're satisfied. You've ruined Brooke's life. I haven't spoken to her in months. How's this on me? She'd have divorced you for half your assets. Harold spilled your plan. She's trashed her own reputation. Nobody will date her. Maybe she should focus on herself instead of trapping men. You put money obsession in her head. I tried to have a reasonable $25,000 wedding. She demanded double. That Bitcoin was for your wedding. It was my savings for a wedding she canceled. She hung up. Brooke's now at a call center, living with her parents. Gloria and Harold are in counseling. Tiffany cut them off. The CrossFit gym banned Brooke for harassing Todd's new girlfriend. Roger's with someone his age. Carly's out $300. I'm thriving. Still holding Bitcoin. Still steady. Started dating Amber, a software engineer who thinks lavish weddings are dumb and wants to elope in Vegas. Ironically. My mom sent Gloria a Christmas card with my smiling photo. Petty, but I don't care. To those saying I should have given Brooke another chance, why? She showed her true colors. When someone values Instagram over your future, believe them. To those calling me the bad guy, I kept my money and dodged manipulation. If that's villainy, I'll wear it proudly. To Brooke, who's probably stalking my socials, Bitcoin's at $60,000. My holdings are soaring. How's Roger? Oh, right. Edit. No, I won't share Brooke's Instagram. Let's not go there. Edit 2. To whoever sent me the Olive Garden TikTok of the breadstick throw, you're a hero. Roger dodged those like a pro. Edit 3. Harold apologized and we grab beers sometimes. He's a solid guy in a tough spot. Secretly glad I didn't fold.